It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I love it.
Isn't it amazing?
SABC3. Now, Ilana, you know I always tell you that not only are you beautiful on the outside, but she's really beautiful on the inside too. Do you believe me when I say that?
I do. But you know what? Beauty is not just on the outside. I agree with you. It is how you feel from the inside, and you shine beautifully from within too.
I love it. Like such sister love here. But you know what? A brand new campaign has been launched to show that beauty really does radiate from the inside. Let's take a look.
We're often taught that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but with society constantly putting pressure on women to be taller, skinnier, prettier, it's quite easy to forget that we ourselves can be the beholder of our own beauty. And Dove's latest campaign gives a startling insight to that idea.
I woke up this morning feeling really refreshed.
I think I feel more confident.
It's not the patch. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, I like it.
Participants were invited to wear a custom-made beauty patch for 2 weeks, which would help them feel more beautiful. The experiment was guided by psychologist and New York Times best-selling author Dr. Anne Cook, an expert in women's body image and self-esteem. Essays Dr. Kalinda Linder agrees that the results are most revealing.
This was a really interesting social experiment. So what happened was a group of women were selected and they then wore this very magical patch. So they thought that in this patch there would be an ingredient, which would be a magic beauty kind of ingredient. You know, we have a lot of these days. And what was actually in the patch was nothing. So the purpose of this experiment was to prove that we actually have beauty within us, and you can unlock that.
Knowing that I don't need something to make me feel that way, that's just who I am. And it was kind of hidden, and now it's not anymore. It's very empowering.
The Dove Patches film serves as a powerful example and encourages all women to develop a stronger relationship with their own beauty.
How would you say South African women relate to the campaign and issues of body and beauty?
We have the same issues. You know, in terms of advertising, we are shown certain airbrushed images, and you know, that's what we should aspire to. And all of those messages are around outer beauty. You know, if you look this way, if you're this weight, this shape, then you're absolutely beautiful. But our natural, no, not so much.
You mentioned that it was a social experiment, but what research and statistics informed the campaign?
In 2010, Dove did a global study, and what came out of this was quite alarming, and this is what actually led to this campaign. Only 4% of women around the world considered themselves beautiful in 2010. 80% of women actually felt anxious about the way they looked. And for me, perhaps the saddest was that 32% of women actually felt that their biggest beauty pressure came from inside themselves.
A theme behind the campaign is the fact that beauty is a state of mind. Can you elaborate on that for us, please?
So as we saw in the campaign, as women were feeling better in here, more confident, because confidence is very attractive, you know, feeling authentic and good enough. And as that grew, the external actually followed suit. So absolutely, it is how you feel about yourself that reflects out there.
And what effect does low self-esteem have on people's lives?
Esteem is about feeling worthy. It's about feeling good enough and feeling that you deserve to be here. And, you know, therefore you feel confident with that and quite balanced. So if you don't have that, you actually feel inauthentic, you feel unworthy, and you feel quite insecure. And this is often why people then feel, well, externally let me emphasize and let me make it look beautiful, but inside I really don't.
Dr. Kalinda, thank you so much for your insights. Well, you heard it from the doctor herself. Confidence radiates from within. We're all beautiful. You just have to believe.